What's up guys, this is voxpopnation. We're in London streets again today to get the people's views on worldwide corruption. Let's go Tom, shall we? Okay, so why are you here today then?
I'm here to protest against the vested interests of a lot of our government representatives in oil. They have great financial interest in oil and they should not be passing legislation on fracking in this country because they stand to make a lot of money out of it. And it's like, if you enter a competition, they always ask you, do you know people who work for the company? If you have any connection with this company whatsoever, you're not allowed to enter the competition. Well, they should not be allowed to enter the competition for oil in this country if they have. They should not be in government.
Just think, a lot of these corporations are out for themselves, fighting for the average person hasn't got a chance, and they say, all these governments are hypocritical. They stand for the common people. They're out for themselves.
We've got politicians that sit there in their places and will exploit us as people. This is enough. We don't need this no more. This way of the world does not need to be.
So obviously we just saw you getting pretty passionate about certain things. So why, specifically, are you here today?
Basically, I think that it's come to a time, when the people that are aware of what's going on need to make the rest aware, because our world's getting to a state now where if we don't make these changes and do something about it, we're not going to have a world to save. Like, we've got a lot of people that are suffering here in London to this day. They don't even have anywhere to live. Those people, to those politicians in there, don't have a voice. We're here for their voice, innit? We're here for their voice.
So David, what do you think?
We let the world be corrupted. We have the ability to change it because we are the ones that live real life. This is not about a mask. This is not only about corruption. This is not about an internet thing. It's about being human.
It's just so corrupt. Like, there's a lot of people in Parliament now that are on the chair and on the board for Quadrilla or iGas or someone, so they've got invested interests.
My name is Mickey Valentine. I'm one of the content creators of Million Mask March London, and I'm here because I actually care. When there's people dying, when there's people starving, when we don't take care of our elders, we're the ones to blame because we could do more. We've done an entire world. We can change an entire world.
So what about, obviously, the Ecuadorian embassy is part of today, and Julian Assange, and the WikiLeaks founder. Do you see people like him as quite heroic?
Definitely, yeah. If it wasn't for people like him, then how are we meant to get the information? Obviously, people do have moral standards. There comes a point in time, even these people must get to a point and realise what we're doing is wrong. I urge these people to come out and actually tell the truth, because we need to know this truth. Not just for the sake of me or for the sake of you, but for them as well, and for every other creature on this planet, because if we don't, we're going to have no planet left. We'll have no creatures. We'll have no trees. You're not going to be able to eat money. Money's not going to help you.
We in the Million Mask March London, we believe in peaceful protests. We believe in activism. We believe in actually picking up some clothes and actually giving out to the poor. Like, in what we can, and most of us have disabilities and whatever, we try to help. We try to be human. I think everyone should.
Alright, so the march is moving now, so they're heading off, I think, towards the embassy now, so we're just going to walk along with them and see how it goes, really. The only thing about police marches is you get a lot of horses who crap and it kind of stinks. I just smelt it just now, not very nice. So we've stopped for a bit of a rallying cry, a bit of a morale booster by the leaders, it seems.
We've stopped for tea and biscuits. We've done the British thing. We're just going to relax. We're just going to take it easy and we're going to enjoy the weather and then take a leisurely stroll down that way.
Whoever's making it, tell them 2 sugars.
We're going to take over the country!
What's up? How do you think the march is going today?
Very well. How do you think the march is going today?
Yes, so far so good. It's peaceful, lovely, sunny.
It's a lovely day and it's a good day for a demonstration.
Yeah.
Who's straight? Who's straight? Who's straight?
We've reached the Ecuadorian embassy and everything's getting a bit heated now, so we'll see how it goes.
Listen, 90%, it's not a fucking fact, this is just my opinion, yeah? Everybody knows what's going on, yeah? However, it's us 1%, 2%, whatever you want to fucking make it out to be, that stand up and say, do you know what, we're not going to stand for this, we're going to fight.
We're all here for the same reason, because our political system is fundamentally corrupt because of the way it's funded. In Sweden, political parties are funded by the government in accordance with the number of members that they have. Our system is fundamentally flawed. We've all got different opinions and we all want change. Now, we don't all have to agree and we don't all have to fight together in the same way. This march here today is an expression that we want change. There's nothing wrong with these people doing their job here today. There are certain people here today to cause problems and certain people here with mental health issues. They're just here to protect everybody else from that.
So why specifically did Ecuador sort of give him asylum?
Have you read this story about Julian Assange? Julian Assange, Bradley Manning, who now is Chelsea Manning, sent all the documents about injustice in Afghanistan. And then Julian Assange exposed that to the world. US want to punish him. The situation is he broke the veil because he was trying to save his own life, because US doesn't know what means human rights. They don't respect human rights, US. Then he has to preserve his life. He went to the embassy of Ecuador and they give him asylum. And we are very grateful to the government of Ecuador.
Yummy! So why are you passionate about today and why are you here?
I'm here because the government have fucked everyone over and they're making a point about spying on every single thing that everyone does, but when it comes out what they've done, they're not happy about it, and I think it's complete double standards. People are only in Parliament because they've taken X amounts of money from the people who are basically controlling them when they're meant to be working for us, but they haven't done shit all for us.
So you're talking about like big corporations that like control them?
Definitely big corporations that literally control all the wealth in the world, so there's none left for the rest of us.
So they finish at the Ecuadorian embassy now and we're moving on to Parliament Square, I believe, where they're going to rally into the evening.
We have a responsibility to bring into clear focus and sight to every individual the fact that the system in this country, capitalism, does not work. And if it did work, then we wouldn't be ripping up the ground beneath our feet in order to get a poxy little bit of oil we don't even need. We wouldn't be sending our special forces troops into the Ukraine to create destabilizing matters so that we can have a bunch of diplomats go there and feed them the same bullshit that we've been being fed for years. And if you can hear what we're saying, give me a hell yeah!
So as you can see, things are getting quite hairy at the moment. A few of the policemen got stuck in the crowd and they had to forcefully get him out. So. Things are not going well for the police at the moment, at all. People feel like they've been tampering with the route, they've been antagonising people, which is just not what you want in a peaceful protest. So, as you can see, all the protesters have been split from one group there and into that group there, which seems to be some type of sly kettling going on. Look, as you can see right now, they're pushing in very, very gradually to this group, sort of getting them right onto the pavement where they want them.
So far, there are 6 or 7 people that I've spoken to who have got 1 or 2 police officers' numbers who have been antagonising people on purpose all afternoon. I've had it personally happen to me. People around here have had it happen to them. We're getting antagonised to get a reaction, so we look like the bad guys.
So there you have it. You've heard from the people themselves. It's been a very, very long day for me and Tom. We've been voxpopnation. See you soon.